Hi everyone, it's Miss Frankie. I'm going to go over how to do the assess reasonability or the reasonableness of a multi-step word problem today. This is for our OAA3 standard that we've been working on. It's the last part of the standard, and it says to be able to assess the reasonableness of a problem and the answer given. So I have a math problem here. And it's a multi-step one. So it says Molly bought 6 boxes of 16 granola bars. Kara bought 7 boxes of 18 granola bars. They think that they bought 400 granola bars. Is this reasonable? And explain. So what the kids have to do is to take each part of it. So I have 6 boxes of 16 granola bars and 7 boxes of 18 granola bars. And I need to go through and figure out, is this answer, this 400, is that a reasonable estimate? What I want them to do is to go through and figure out what the math problem would be. So that would be 16 times 6 to equal Molly's, and then 18 times 7 to equal Kara's. Now, when we're doing these estimates, I'm not wanting them to solve the actual problem. I want them to go through and round. So 16 rounds to 20, so that's 20 times 6. There we go. And 18 also rounds to 20, so that's 20 times 7. So I'm going to solve each of those. So 20 times 6 is 120 granola bars, and this one is Molly's, so I'm just going to write a little M out here. And then I have 20 times 7 is 140, and that equals Kara's. Okay, and I'm going to go back, and it says they think they bought 400 granola bars. So all together they think they bought 400. So then I'm going to take both of those, 120 granola bars and 140 granola bars, and add them all up. So then that would be 260 granola bars. So now the kids have to decide, is the 400 a reasonable estimate? Well, no, because my answer that I got was 260 when I rounded. So the kids are going to write the answer, or sorry, the estimate, there we go, is not reasonable because 260 is less than 400. Their guess was too high. Okay, so that's what I'm asking them to do on this. So let's try one more. Okay, so here is our next problem. It says the Falcons had a total of 459 people attend each football game. For the playoff game, the Falcons had 3 times as many people attend. The school believes that this is 500 more than usual. Is this estimate reasonable? Explain. So I'm going to start by rounding how many people attended each football game. Well, 459 rounded is about 500 people. And then it says, so this is a normal game. And then it says that the Falcons had 3 times as many come to the playoff game. Well, then I'm going to make 500 times 3 to get the playoff. Put that there. And the playoff is 1,500. So then the question asks this, or the question just says that the school believes that this is 500 more than usual. Well, to figure that out, I have to take 1,500 minus the original game. When I subtract that, I get 1,000. So is the estimate of 500 the actual answer? Does that work? So the kids would tell you, no, this estimate is not reasonable because their estimate is too low compared to the actual estimate. So I've written out this estimate is not reasonable because 500 is too low. There is 1,000 more at the playoff game. One thing I do want to tell you is when we were estimating, we might have taken, so say I had 192, and we did this two ways. I could have said, what is 192 between? 192 is between 100 and 200. And the kids could have solved the problem like that and said, well, the answer should be between 200 and 400. Or they could have just simply rounded, so 200 times 2 is 400. I told them that this answer using the betweens sometimes gets them a better idea so that they have a range to look at, because sometimes the answer might be over the estimate, but it doesn't fall within where it should be. So just some things to look at. Let us know if you have any questions on this. It is a pretty challenging standard. We will be hitting it again in our Chapter 3 unit and our Chapter 4 one. So thanks. Have a great night.